Hi Hiho cat guys, I'm Igroglaz, and today we continue our adventures in TomeNET online roguelike game. And this is Death Knight Vampire, who is going to hunt in orc caves. This was for a while, but it's time to return back. Yeah, it's actually I just started to understand and really appreciate technical technical advantage, and I mean, I think TomeNET is really the most продвинутый, как будет? The most advanced, the most progressive roguelike game. Not only like Unreal roguelike game, but I believe that it's the most progressive roguelike game actually, because ouch, yeah, because I am so stupid and I'm trying to remember how to play this game. Yeah, and I'm not really good at it so far. I mean, all this stuff and music and sound and macroses, inscriptions, after inscriptions. I played recently in Monk Band and I very like Monk Band. It's very, I'll say, meditative, and it's a game with its own atmosphere. Very good game. And actually, TomeNET appeared from Monk Band long time ago. And what I could say, I enjoyed playing it, but it doesn't have a lot of things which TomeNET got. I mean, in technical way. In most, and I mean, this macro system which in TomeNET, and it's just very special. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Guys, I'm sorry, but I can't speak too much because currently I have to run. So yeah, but it's important to play different games in this genre for me, because it's, I think it's like a genre. We could call it like intense, fast-paced roguelike games. Okay, real-time roguelike games, as you wish. And they all had their own beauty. I mean, for example, Power Worm, a fork of Monk Band, also a very interesting game. It has like summoner class and other features which I hope to play one day, because there are some troubles in terms of terminal, it's, yeah, some technical stuff which doesn't give me possibility to try it, because I want to play with my font. It's huge, and yeah, I'm quite blind person, so it's important for me to be able to port my tile set, my huge tile set, 36x24. You know, it's it's really big size. So what I could say, Monk Band it's, when I play Monk Band, it's like I'm going to the old times when I played Moria and NetHacks. Actually, Monk Band definitely got Moria atmosphere and NetHack atmosphere, so it's really fun. and it's Monkband. It's a game where you go to the dungeon from the city, and it's like, yeah, like in Moria, and it feels like a very something like minimalism, but nothing nothing excessive. I mean, just the most important stuff. You and the dungeons. And dungeons in old school, in this way as it was long time ago. And it's very, by the way, it's very, I think, complexity of Monkband and TomeNET, they're quite equal, I'll say. Because, yeah, TomeNET got more monsters, more different situations, maybe because of very different layout. But in it's TomeNET, but Monkband has maybe less features, like fountains, for example. But at the same time, for example, Warrior in Monkband, he could use magical stuffs. And in TomeNET, maybe some races they could use magic devices, but in Monkband it's easier in this way. So it's kind of very good balanced game as TomeNET. TomeNET and Monkband, I think they both perfect balanced. But you could say that in TomeNET there are more content, game content. But at the same time, some things they're easier here. For example, you could play vampire. It's interesting, and it's a bit easier because you could drink life forces from enemies. But at the same time, you need a lot of experience, and you can't search normally, and you have to fear all monsters who could breathe light, for example, or like paladins. So it's very good balanced game, TomeNET. I think it's the most complex in terms of balance and the most well balanced game. But Monkband actually got also perfect balance. So I even can't say that I like playing TomeNET more than Monkband. It's very different games. You could think that they're similar, but they are so different, and I like both of these games very much. But in Monkband I have troubles with in technical way. I mean, after you play TomeNET, I played TomeNET for 3 years, I get used to all these macroses, to all this after inscription stuff, there's so much things, like, for example, I always use take item, and I could drop item which I last picked up. So why it doesn't work? Because I destroyed it. Okay. Yeah, I after playing Monkband I miss all my keys, so I need to get used to it. Let me show you. Like this. You see? I pick up item and I drop it with last object option. And it saves like so much time, so much effort. It's so fun to have this option. So these technical things makes TomeNET the most comfortable online game for me. The most comfortable roguelike game even. But at the same time, to tell the truth, right now I would like to play Monkband more, because it's very new game for me. It's interesting for me to try and get to at Monkband at high levels and something like this, but I get so pissed off when I died in Monkband twice because of macros malfunctioning, because maybe I forgot inscribe some items because there is no after inscription and you can't use macros by objects. You have to, macros only works in Monkband by inscriptions. So I have huge list of inscriptions which I have to type manually every time when I die, and it's really annoying. And yeah, you see, I'm vampire. There is a definitely room, and by the way, it's very dangerous room. Why I'm looking here? Ah, maybe I identified objects. Is it? Let me check. Yeah, I think it's treasure room, but I can't find entrance because I'm freaking vampire, and vampires, they're so bad at searching. So I'm kinda. Do you remember these old times films about vampires? Like black and white films about vampires, how they go like this and they're trying to search some person and they can't. Yeah, vampires, they has to be bad in searching. It's quite logical. But you see, it's influenced gameplay a lot. I can't find hidden door, I can't find, so I have to just pass this beautiful room, and I do not want to pass it because fuck, I need it. I need to go inside. I need this gold. I play at soloist mode, and for me every coin it's precious treasure. So yeah, it's really fun to play vampire and other races. I mean, this game balance, it's amazing how it's made with a lot of small and interesting details. Come on. No, I don't think we could handle it. It's treasure after all. So let's continue. Yeah, I forgot a lot of stuff. All my macroses, I need to learn it again. Okay, it's detect trap. Stuff I got, so it worked. Have very nice new Death Knight. I'm Death Knight class school, which called Unlived, and I'm trying to get into it. It gives very nice Sense Life Force spell. Ouch, it was nasty. And I'm blind. Beautiful. Let's rest. Vampires also need to rest sometimes. What do I want? Ah, yeah. Detect traps like this. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing amount of traps in this case. Sometimes you... But it's not deep enough even. 350, and just take a look at it. It's just all filled with traps. I already stepped into a few today. So, I do not have any potions. I like to... Well, let's take a risk a bit. Surroundings. So it's again surroundings. Actually, it would be very fun to get into this room. Yeah, to this room. Why searching? Ah, yeah, it works. Searching mode. Oh, I did it, guys. Prize. We got our prize for finding treasure. Because I used, I think, another trap location stuff. It's nice. I have 2 trap location now. Hello, Faraday. Hello, player. I thought it's Faraday because you have this avatar. Okay, I make it bigger so I'll see what's going on. We could go deeper already. Yeah, special feeling, they say. I have nice boomerang of power. Helps to solve problems sometimes. Uryuks. Ah! Guys, it's bad thing to get into such close, intense combat. But I'm Death Knight after all, so... I could even send monsters. Where is my... Fatigue to decrease their speed and blindness to make them blind. Yeah. Жик. Come on. So, our caves, it's the middle of our caves. I killed something invisible, just moved to this side and it was something funny. By the way, I should use my Sense Life Force spell. Dun. Okay. How much? I have 3 blows per round. It's not bad. It's easier to kill them with boomerang actually, because they are shy a bit. Yeah. Vampire hunts for orcs. Oh. Darkness Hounds. My first one. Hole in the air in the shape of huge hound. I like this description. Vicious blackbird. Woman face on the body of vicious blackbird. It was harpy. Yeah, it was nasty. I need to kill this one. It's not really a nice thing to fight with this jelly. I'll just search what is it. Inemo. Again. A door? Okay, I was lucky. Half orcs. It's my first half orc. I'm a bit tired today, so yeah, not too much talking from me. Just want to relax a bit. By traveling in these caves. I would take it just for selling, at least something to sell. Oh, nice empty bottles. In Russia, in Soviet Union times, it was like business, collecting empty bottles for children. You would collect empty bottles and then bring them to special place to get some rubles, get some money. So then you could buy some chewing gum or something like this. In my childhood, it was like this. Life Force. Yeah, it's so nice to have possibility to use all these macroses. I mean, it's just, I feel myself so relaxed. In Mangband, it's very interesting feeling. From one point, Mangband it's more relaxing, meditative game in terms of gameplay concept, but technical, else I wouldn't say problems, but let's say it like technical особенность, как будет по-английски? Не. It's not an issue. Посмотри в словаре. Ну, посмотри, свинка. Не. We would translate it. Wow. Good thing. Ну, еще кинь. Окей. Technical. Нет, это не то все. Ну, говори левые. Вот. Yeah. Technical qualities of Mangband. They make gameplay quite... how it would be... quite harsh. I mean, you feel very nervous. And I hate to die in games. I hate to die when I died not because of my stupidity. Because most of the time in roguelike games you die not because of game glitch, but because of your stupidity. And this is very, very big like characteristic of roguelike games. But in Mangband, twice when I died, like first one when I died at 31 level, my highest character so far, I died because of technical problems, and it's just worst thing which could happen to you when you die because of technical problem. It's just sometimes it happened to me in TomeNET also. Yeah, but it's very rare. Sometimes it happened. Yeah, it was very also not nice thing. Beauty of such games, it's when you die because of your stupidity, because you made mistake, and it really feels very alright. But when you die because of problem with macros, something like this, it just you feel like yeah, very annoying. Yeah. People, I think they get used to good things very fast, and it's hard for them to play without them. So I really get used to all this cool TomeNET stuff, all this like macroses, and yeah, it's super comfortable. And you start to how ценить это? You start to appreciate this stuff only when you do not have it. So when you lose all these cool things, you start to think, oh, it was so nice to have these cool things. Yeah, it's interesting aspect of human psychology. It's like the same thing when you get ill. You starting to appreciate that, oh, when I was healthy, I didn't appreciate it, and when you're ill, you think, oh, yeah. But after you recovered, you think, you stop thinking about that you could be ill, or that you were ill some time ago. So it's funny. Internet, it's the same. All these features, these cool features, you just think that, oh, okay, it was like this always. But then you when you play quite similar game in concept, I mean real-time roguelike, but without all this stuff, it's like, yeah, it's hard. Oh, another trap location. Maybe it's time to go back because I do not have ID scrolls. Let's take all this stuff and let's go. Yeah, now it works. We didn't get to too much items, but as I am just starting to play... Oh, okay, I wanted to go to the next level. It's okay, I need to get used to the game again. I need to get into it again. Also this thing that in Manbank there is no skills. So you just level up your character and that's it. It's also a good thing that it's like TomeNET on it's better because it has skill points, but actually no, I'll say, because it's like very different concepts. In TomeNET you have a lot of different builds and they are diverse, they're interesting and that's it, but in most cases you just level up. When I play melee classes, I level up always weapon, skill and interception. And something else, like, okay, this time I have some options, because this magical school recently was added, but it's still quite, it's nice to have this system, and it's interesting to have so much builds, and you could think a lot about this build or another. But in Manban, when you play without this feature, it feels also alright, I'll say. It feels different. You do not need to think about this stuff, and it's more like meditative gameplay. As I said, this word, it's perfectly suits to Manban. A player, no, the car isn't fixed yet. I hope that it would be. As far as I know, right now developers, they asking other players and they making like analysis about opinions about this feature. But I hope that this good thing could happen, because yeah, this soloist mode, it's really interesting to play it. You see, I always play it, and it's just the only way how I could play TomeNET, I think. Because it's interesting, from level 1 you have very interesting diverse gameplay, and it's just awesome to have it. Let's sell stuff. So I hope that this thing would be one day